Welcome to my YouTube channel, Mech Titans Travel. Today we begin an epic journey across Hungary, a land where history, nature, architecture, and culture blend beautifully. From grand castles and steaming thermal baths to scenic lakes and charming old towns. Every corner reflects centuries of tradition and resilience, shaped by Magyar heritage and European influence alike. Across this series, we explore 30 wonders, each with its own story. Let's get started. Wonder 1, the Hungarian Parliament Building, a neo-Gothic masterpiece rising on the banks of the Danube. Completed in 1904, it symbolizes national pride and sovereignty. Ornate spires, endless arcades, and gilded halls reveal artistic ambition. Inside rests the sacred Holy Crown of Hungary. By night, the riverside facade glows like a golden constellation. Beyond politics, it carries the memory of struggles for independence, a living emblem of identity and cultural continuity, and a breathtaking prologue to the wonders ahead. Wonder 2, Buda Castle. Buda Castle stands proudly on Castle Hill overlooking the Danube, representing centuries of Hungarian history. Originally built in the 13th century, it has survived Mongol invasions, Ottoman occupation, and World War destruction. Today it houses museums, galleries, and the National Library. The castle complex reflects Gothic, Renaissance, and Baroque styles, showing how history shaped its form. From its terraces, visitors enjoy panoramic views of Budapest, making Buda Castle both a historical monument and a cultural heart of the nation. Wonder 3, Fisherman's Bastion. Fisherman's Bastion is a fairy tale structure offering some of the best views in Budapest. Built in neo-Romanesque style in the late 19th century, it celebrates Hungary's founding tribes. Its 7 towers symbolize the 7 Magyar leaders who established the nation. Though never used for defense, the bastion provides stunning vistas of the Parliament and Danube. It blends history, legend, and romance, making it a favorite destination for travelers seeking beauty, symbolism, and unforgettable city panoramas. Wonder 4, St. Stephen's Basilica, Hungary's largest church and a spiritual landmark. Its soaring dome crowns Budapest with timeless grace. Classical architecture and rich decoration reflect a deep Christian heritage. The basilica honors Hungary's first king, Saint Stephen. Here, his preserved right hand is kept as a sacred relic. Pilgrims and travelers find a place of reflection and awe. Art, faith, and craftsmanship unite beneath one magnificent roof. Concerts resonate here, filling the nave with luminous sound. It hosts national moments and shared memory. Climb the dome for a reward above the city. Budapest stretches in every direction, spires, bridges, and blue horizon. By night, its light is a beacon at the heart of the city. Wonder 5, the Danube, Hungary's lifeline through centuries. It shapes the land, the economy, and everyday life. Cruises reveal castles, bridges, and layered cityscapes. From Budapest to old towns, the river connects communities. A current of trade, travel, and exchange. It carried commerce, stories, and songs across Europe. Poetry and music drew inspiration from its flow, a living symbol of resilience and routine. In every season, the Danube endures. It unites Buda and Pest, and Hungary with its neighbors, a thread stitching Europe together. Faith, art, and history meet the river's course. Budapest in full. Lake Balaton, aka the Hungarian Sea, is Central Europe's largest freshwater playground. Shallow, warm water, perfect for swimming, sailing, lazy family days. Vineyards, volcanic hills frame every postcard-perfect sunset. It's chill vibes, local wines, lakeside towns that keep visitors coming back. Then flip the script. Hévíz Thermal Lake, the world's largest biologically active thermal lake. Fed by hot springs, mineral-rich waters. People have bathed in them since Roman times. Imagine floating among water lilies in winter, soaking in centuries of wellness tradition. One place for boisterous summer fun, the other for restorative calm. Together they show Hungary's love affair with water. Wonder 8. Hortobágy National Park. Hortobágy National Park is Hungary's oldest and largest protected area, showcasing the Great Hungarian Plain. Known for its vast grasslands, traditional shepherd culture, and unique wildlife, it preserves ancient pastoral traditions. The iconic 9-hole bridge stands as a symbol of rural heritage. Herdsmen still practice age-old livestock breeding methods. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Hortobágy represents harmony between humans and nature, highlighting Hungary's agricultural roots and cultural endurance. Wonder 9. Eger Castle. Eger Castle is a powerful symbol of Hungarian resistance and heroism. It is famous for repelling the Ottoman siege in 1552 against overwhelming odds. The fortress now houses museums that tell stories of medieval warfare and daily life. Overlooking the historic town of Eger, the castle stands as a reminder of courage, unity, and national pride. Its stone walls echo tales of sacrifice, making it one of Hungary's most emotionally significant historical sites. Eger, home of Egri Bikaver, aka Bull's Blood. Picture bold red blends, born from volcanic slopes, cellars carved into rock, legends, centuries-old winemaking, grills sizzling with local gastronomy. Eger is much about flavor as folklore. Families keep the craft alive, one robust bottle at a time. Now glide east to Tokaj, the wine of kings. Sun, mist, volcanic soil, they coax noble rot into sweet Tokaji Asu. Syrupy, complex, famous the world over. UNESCO-listed heritage, village cellars, patient hands, time, finesse, a serious sweet tooth. Bold and brave in Eger, patient and regal in Tokaj. Cheers to Hungarian terroir. Aggtelek Karst Caves, one of Europe's grand underground shows. Think vast chambers, delicate stalactites, and rivers carving art over millions of years. People sheltered and ritualized here since prehistoric times, and today it's a UNESCO-protected marvel you explore on guided tours. Next, Pécs Old Town. A compact history lesson with a beat. Roman tombs, Ottoman mosques turned churches, a lively university crowd, give the streets layered stories and modern buzz. UNESCO-listed sites meet cafes, galleries, and street art, past and present hanging out together. Hidden Hungary, revealed.
Szeged Cathedral, the votive church, was born from disaster and gratitude. After a devastating flood, the city vowed to rebuild those twin towers became a promise on the skyline. Mosaics tell stories of resilience, murals tell stories of faith, stories of a community that refused to be washed away. Now hop to Szentendre, a short ride, but a world of color. Narrow cobblestone streets wind between colorful houses, Serbian-influenced churches rise with distinctive domes, sunlit galleries where artists still gather. Its cafes and crafts thrive creativity. Here isn't a hobby, it's identity. Both places show how people rebuild, one rebuilt with stone, and prayer the other with paint and everyday beauty.
Visegrád. The citadel sits like a crown over the river, high above the bend. Wow, the views. This was a royal residence, and a fortress built to control the river and guard a kingdom. Kings met here to shape Central Europe. Strategy, alliances, the famous 14th century gathering that set trade routes and peace in motion. You walk the ramparts, and it's like the Middle Ages still echo under your feet. Armor clinks at reenactments. Banners snap in the wind. The exhibitions make the politics feel personal. I like to pause at the upper terrace because the Danube looks like a giant blue ribbon. And that ribbon? It turns into the Danube Bend, Hungary's most cinematic curve. The river swings between hills and history. Esztergom, Visegrád, Szentendre. In Esztergom, the basilica rises like a green-domed lighthouse for faith and power. In Visegrád, you get castles and switchbacks. In Szentendre, it's cobblestones, galleries, and coffee that tastes better after a hill climb. Here's how I do it. Morning hike to the Citadel. Short, steep, insanely rewarding. walk the walls, catch the reenactment if it's on, and imagine the chessboard of kingdoms below. Then drop to the river, grab a bike, or jump on a cruise. Let the Bend introduce itself. Hawks overhead, water sparkling, villages sliding past like pages in a book. Stop in Esztergom for the Basilica's panorama, end in Szentendre for sunset and street music. The Danube Bend is where landscape and civilization shake hands. The Citadel is where power looked down and planned. Together they turn a weekend into a time machine with a view.
Wonder 18. Esztergom Basilica. Esztergom Basilica is Hungary's largest church and the spiritual center of the nation. Located near the Slovak border, it stands on a historic hill overlooking the Danube. The basilica's massive dome and classical design inspire awe. Esztergom was Hungary's first capital and remains a religious stronghold. The site reflects the country's Christian roots and its historical role as a bridge between Eastern and Western Europe. Wonder 19. Hollókő Village. Hollókő is a perfectly preserved traditional village, showcasing rural Hungarian life. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, it reflects Palot culture through architecture, clothing, and customs. Houses are built using traditional methods, and festivals keep folklore alive. Agriculture and tourism support the community. Hollókő offers a glimpse into Hungary's village past, preserving identity, tradition, and simple living in a rapidly modernizing world.
Wonder 20. Széchenyi Thermal Bath. Széchenyi Thermal Bath is one of Europe's largest and most famous spa complexes. Located in Budapest, it features outdoor and indoor pools fed by hot springs. Thermal bathing has been central to Hungarian culture since Roman times. Locals and visitors gather here for relaxation, health, and social life. Chess games in steaming water have become iconic. Széchenyi reflects Hungary's spa tradition, blending wellness, architecture, and community. Wonder 21. Gellért Hill. Gellért Hill offers panoramic views of Budapest and holds deep historical significance. Named after Saint Gellért, who was martyred here, the hill features monuments, caves, and walking paths. The Liberty statue at its summit symbolizes freedom and peace. Gellért Hill combines natural beauty with spiritual and political symbolism. It serves as a peaceful retreat within the bustling city, reminding visitors of Hungary's struggles and triumphs.
Start at Gellért Thermal Bath. Art Nouveau dreams in tile and stained glass, where steam meets mosaic and royalty once soaked between treatments. It's a spa and a staged thermal pools, for healing elegant lounges for lingering, and a vibe that's equal parts refinement and relaxation. Cross the city park to Vajdahunyad Castle. Part Romanesque, part Gothic, part storybook. Designed to celebrate Hungary's architecture, it stitches eras together into one playful fortress that now houses the Agricultural Museum. Both places are about preservation and pleasure, wellness wrapped in heritage. So next time you want to feel cultured, cared for, Budapest says, take a dip to a tower and let history do the relaxing. I'm in Budapest City Park, Városliget, where the city exhales. I'm in Budapest City Park, Városliget, where the city exhales. Morning runners glide past lakes, families drift under trees, and somewhere a violin leaks out of a museum door. On one side, Széchenyi baths steam like a social living room. On the other, Vajdahunyad Castle looks centuries old, because it borrows styles from them. Yet it's a playful, very Budapest kind of time machine. What I love here is the design. This park isn't leftover land. It's a statement. Modern life needs green space to feel human. You feel it in the bike lanes, the open lawns, the festivals that pop up without warning. City Park says, go ahead. Exercise, read, meet. Culture isn't just inside museums. It spills onto the grass. Now jump with me. Same country, different rhythm, to Pannonhalma Archabbey. 1,000 years on a hilltop, wrapped in vineyards and wind. The bells mark time, but they don't trap it. Monks still live here, study here, pray here. The library holds manuscripts that survived wars and empires, whispering that learning and faith can outlast almost anything. If City Park is a conversation, Pannonhalma is a deep breath. One opens your calendar, the other opens your conscience. Together, they sketch a map of Hungary's balance: community and contemplation, festivals and quiet desks, hot baths and cold stone. I walk the park to feel connected, then climb the Abbey Hill to feel grounded. Both remind me that culture isn't just what we build, it's how we share time. On the lawn with strangers, in a reading room with centuries. Debrecen's Great Reformed Church, the city's defining landmark, known to many as the historic Calvinist Rome. Its austere silhouette isn't showy by accident. It reflects restraint. The simple design mirrors core Protestant values, modesty and clarity. Its walls once echoed independence declarations, shaping modern Hungary. Second stop, Sopron Old Town, a preserved historic center. Winding cobblestone streets, worn by centuries of footsteps. Rows of pastel houses, with ornate aging facades. Watchful towers rise above, keeping silent guard over the town. Nicknamed the most loyal city for its steadfast loyalty. Sopron kept its identity via a historic referendum. Austrian influence blended with a resilient Hungarian heart. Kőszeg Old Town. It's small, tucked near the Alps, and built like a storybook that never closed. People here once faced the Ottoman army and said no. They held the line, kept their walls, and kept their soul. Walk the streets and you'll see Renaissance facades that didn't try to be new, just honest. Stone gateways, quiet courtyards, flags that remember courage. This town doesn't shout for attention, it whispers. Clean streets, open smiles, festivals where history isn't in a museum, it's in the music, the recipes, the dances. Here, tradition isn't a costume, it's community. And then, I step into Bükk National Park. The air changes, forests rise, limestone plateaus cut the sky, caves breathe out cold secrets, trails weave beech oak, and every turn swaps city noise for birds and wind. Bükk is proof that nature and people can live in balance. Villages on the edge of the park don't just visit it, they depend on it. Ecotourism keeps local families working. Forestry is careful, not careless. Rangers teach kids why a footprint matters. Scientists study bats. Scientists study springs. Hikers learn that silence can be louder than any screen. If Kőszeg protects memory, Bükk protects life. One shows how a small town can hold a nation's story. The other shows how a nation can hold on to its wild side. This is Hungary's promise. Courage to defend what matters, and commitment to care for what lasts. Walls that once kept invaders out now keep history in. Trails that once led to work now lead to wonder. Wonder 30, Miskolctapolca Cave Bath. A rare natural spa carved by time, hidden within the rock. Thermal waters flow through echoing chambers and vaulted corridors. It is a bathing experience like nowhere else. People have sought healing here since antiquity. Today, visitors come for calm and for curiosity. Stone, water, and light weave a living sanctuary. Mineral-rich springs sustain the experience. The cave bath supports local tourism and community life. It reflects Hungary's inventive use of natural resources. Thermal culture here is not a trend. It is a tradition. Across Hungary, wonders tell stories of resilience and creativity. They connect past to present through living heritage. Explore them, and you discover identity, community, and timeless beauty. If you enjoyed the journey, like and share. Thanks for watching,